Hello, I'm a 45-year-old former corporate girly who's starting over and embracing a new chapter in her life. My name is Latoya, and after being laid off from my corporate job a year and a half ago, I took some much, much, much needed time off to figure out what I truly want to do with myself. And now I decided to turn a new page, and I'm excited for this new chapter. So let's talk about it. Welcome to my channel. So today, let's talk about how to start over in your 40s and finding ways to reconnect back to you. Do the things that you love that bring you just pure joy. I hope these tips will help you start to think about your own personal journey. So tip number one, you're never too old to start over. Y'all, this was a big one for me because to be honest, I felt that, I'm in my 40s. I landed a really great career for myself. I ain't gonna lie, the money is great. I feel established. I just need to continue down this path that was dealt to me. But I wasn't happy. I didn't feel fulfilled. And a huge part of me was afraid of starting over. I just felt it was too late. I just need to continue to do what I was doing. And that was the wrong story that I was telling myself, because the reality is that you're never too old to start over, to do the things that you're passionate about. Throughout your years, you've gained so much experience and knowledge, which you can definitely reapply to whatever it is you want to do next. All of those life lessons, from the failures to the restarts to the accolades to all these things that you've accomplished throughout your life and your career, they don't just go away. And I have to remind myself of that. And I can take all of that or repackage it and decide what tools I needed from the toolbox to help me in the next phase of my life. The second thing is that we have dreams for a reason. And most of us have always thought about doing something for a while, but just haven't been brave enough to go for it. And I know it's scary to just jump out and do something new, especially when you feel that it's not something that in your comfort zone. Sorry, I'm doing two quotes. In your comfort zone, which we know is false, right? And when I think about my own personal journey, I've always loved interior design. When I was younger, I didn't have the words for it, but I knew I loved the idea of decorating spaces. And I would rearrange my room and other parts of the house as a kid, which drove my mother absolutely insane. But she let me express my creativity. And it was something about creating these unique spaces that made me happy. But I just never went for it. I took the journey that I felt I needed to do. I went to a 4-year college. I immediately started my career and just took off from there. And I felt that choosing something that was comfortable and what I considered to be a safe and stable career was the best choice for me at the time. But the dream of interior design just never went away. Honestly, the voices got louder the older I got, until I decided to do something about it and really tap into that creative part of myself. The third thing, which honestly was one of the biggest things and something I'm still working on, is to release my limited belief system. And realizing that having self-doubt and fear doesn't serve me. And it is possible to live these beautiful lives that we see for ourselves, but we just have to let go of the doubt and the fear. And it sounds so easy, but whew, It's tough. This is a hard one. So, throughout my journey, I had to first become aware of what these beliefs are. What is this belief system that I felt was in me that stopped me from doing whatever it is that brought me joy? And once I understood what those things were, I had to adapt a new belief system. I had to start to speak to myself in a very positive way, cheering myself on, reminding myself that I am capable and I am smart and I can accomplish any and everything that I put my mind to. I just got to believe that I can. And I have to have faith that I can. And then I had to put all these things into practice, right? Because you can read, and Lord knows I've read a lot of self-help books, but you can read a lot of books, which I think are great, and listen to a lot of podcasts, which I also think is great, and go to conferences and be around some amazing, supportive friends. And don't get me wrong, all those things are amazing because I've done them and continue to do, but you have to put things into action. And sometimes for me, that's the hardest part, right? Because that's believing in myself to do the thing. And so once I really started to put those three things into action, I started to become less afraid of doing the things that would make me happy or bring me joy. And understanding if I just work through the fear, if I just do the thing, it would get better and easier as I continue to do it. All right. So one of the examples, I've always wanted to travel. I always wanted to travel to other countries, but I was too afraid to, one, go by myself because a lot of these places I did not speak the language, or I just thought I just don't have time to do that, right? I was so focused on my career that took precedence over me traveling or doing other things that I wanted to do. And I realized that I was creating the roadblocks. And so when I understood that, it was like, okay, how can I change this narrative? How can I change this storyline so that I can do the things that I've always wanted to do? So one day I just hit booked and booked my first trip. I was nervous, but I did it. And I had the best time. And I was so glad that I did it. And it showed me that I was creating this story in my head that was false. And now I travel all the time. If I even think of a place I want to visit, I'm out. And I love this about myself. But it took for me to rethink the story I was telling myself and to take action on the thing that I really wanted to do, to create a new belief. So I hope you continue this journey with me. And if you want to see more content, please hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss out when I upload a video. And let me know in the comments if there anything you want me to go a little deeper on or any topics that you would like for me to cover. I love chatting with people, so I love the interaction. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I will for sure talk to you soon. Peace and bye.